Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing really well. You guys know who listen to my videos on a regular basis that we are posting outside of the typical posting schedule with this video. I do tend to channel collective readings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I actually just finished the channeling for tomorrow's reading video. And we are going to be doing a really deep dive into what is now currently shifting through what we refer to as the Lionsgate portal, which occurs, of course, on August 8th, which is today as of when I am posting this video. And of course, this is referred to as the 888 portal because not only is it the 8th month, the 8th day of the month, but numerologically, the year 2024 adds up to the number 8. So this is a really, really powerful energetic portal. The number 888 itself is also associated with abundance, but what I'm getting about this very powerful, abundant energy is that it's kind of a double-edged sword here, meaning throughout this spiritual up-leveling that we are undergoing at the moment, there is also a lot of turbulence for many of us. I know that for many of you listening at the moment, you might be feeling a little bit out of sorts, a little off kilter. You might be having certain things coming up, either literally in your life, circumstances, events, interactions that seem to be chaotic or turbulent, or maybe this is just something that you've been feeling from time to time internally. So we talk a lot about that tomorrow in the Lionsgate 888 reading. So I do invite you to join me for tomorrow's reading, especially if you can tune in to the live premiere at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because those live premieres are really powerful, energetic spaces virtually to help you clear and uplift your own energy, especially during a time that is so chaotic and at times confusing. But although I already did all of that recording, my guides were really urging me to get back on tonight at 8 p.m., of course, following the theme of the number 8, to discuss just some of what you might be thinking, feeling, going through. I'm really going to just open this reading up to whatever wants to come through. Now, a major word that I keep hearing is clarity, and this will come up in tomorrow's reading as well. But just to touch on this a little bit here, I feel that for someone listening, you are receiving a lot of clarity, specifically when it comes to how you are investing your time and energy, things, people, situations that you have been investing into that you are now suddenly having this clarity about, as you are realizing that there may be certain things or people in your life that you've been giving a lot to emotionally, energetically, that you've been holding a lot of space for, who haven't been able to hold the same space for you, who haven't been reciprocating with you in an equal fashion. And so ultimately, some of these connections or energies or situations may be utilizing, let's say, some of your creative energy when you could actually be investing this energy into creating for yourself. So someone I'm speaking to here, it's almost like you've had this realization that you've been diluting the power of your energy by giving it away to certain people or situations that are draining you or are not bringing a return on that energetic investment that you are putting into them. So that might be some kind of a theme coming up for some of you listening around the 8/8 portal. But I also am going to be shuffling some of the energy oracle cards. Right away, I'm seeing something going on around the throat chakra. So I'm hearing your voice is becoming clearer and truer. So your own throat chakra is being profoundly activated. I'm getting the letter initials SOPHERTL and A. So those could be letter initials in someone's name here or in something that's relevant for your situation. But here we have, whoa, the temple path and the yin yang card, both in the upright position. So I wasn't expecting necessarily to discuss twin flames in this reading, but my guides really want me to talk about how the 8/8 Lionsgate portal could be specifically impacting divine counterparts or twin flame connections. Now, what I'm getting is someone is having powerful realizations around, I'm hearing the desire for a pure and harmonious love. A love that truly meets you and sees you in that most authentic space within yourself. A love that vibrates at a very pure frequency. And the words divine apathy came up when I was channeling the reading that will be posted tomorrow. But I'm getting those words again, divine apathy, when it comes to people or connections that are not meeting you at that authentic space within yourself. And I'm not just talking romantically. To be quite honest, I feel as though someone I'm channeling into here is just feeling that they no longer have the desire to engage with people, friends, situations that cannot connect with them openly, purely, and authentically. It's almost like there's just this sense of detachment or apathy. But especially if you are in the dating or romantic world, you may be feeling as though you've been divinely detached with this sense of apathy towards romantic people in your life that maybe you entertained with conversations or interactions that suddenly you are just feeling this lack of desire to connect with because you feel as though they have been draining or taking some of your energy without giving back in a reciprocated mutual way. Now let's circle back to how these energies could be specifically affecting twin flames. I'm hearing bringing things back on track. So maybe for someone listening, you've felt as though things have become a bit derailed in your life, especially if you are someone who's been on some kind of twin flame journey. Now, of course, I know that every twin flame journey is extremely unique, and the twin flame journey itself is so complex. So I always recommend listening to your own guidance above all else when it comes to navigating everything in your life, but especially your twin flame journey if you are a twin flame, because only you can know what is truly aligned for you and right for you as someone on a twin flame path. But anyway, I'm getting this sense of divine realignment where you may have felt like something was derailed, whether it was maybe your life generally, your sense of purpose, a connection. And I'm getting that while this looked like a derailment, things were actually being put on hold or on a back burner for a reason, because something had to be healed or shifted or changed. Yeah, something that was very stuck. I'm specifically picking up a very stuck energy in one party involved here. Heavy, dark, dense energy. And for many of you listening, this is within the other person involved here, whether they resonate more so as the divine masculine or divine feminine. I'm picking up that the other person that was involved in this twin flame connection was going through something that put them in a really dark place, that caused them to become extremely stuck. Now, the reason they were so stuck is because there was something unhealed around the heart space. And I feel that I'm hearing you tried to suck the poison out of the wound. Metaphorically, it's like you tried to heal this person's pain. Wow, I'm tearing up here. This is a very, very emotionally charged energy. But you tried to heal this person's pain by transferring it to yourself because, wow, I'm getting a major download just around this connection. So in the twin flame connection specifically, because you are operating on precisely the same energetic wavelength, because you share the same core soul frequency, twin flames have this unique ability to automatically process blockages and wounds for the other. And that's often why when your twin flame is going through something very heavy and very dense in the physical world, it can be very messy for the two of you to be together physically, or you can feel a kind of tension or heaviness when you're around them physically as they're going through that, because you are so naturally responsive and empathic to each other automatically that even at a distance, you're feeling some of what they're going through, and you are, in a sense, assisting them in processing it by feeling it and experiencing it to a degree in your own energy body. But then when you're physically around that person, that pain, that heaviness that they're processing, that you're also processing, is now amplified and is mirrored back and forth even more strongly because you are even closer in proximity and therefore exchanging energy even more strongly. And this is part of why, although twin flames are always energetically supporting and uplifting one another, often when one twin flame is going through something extremely dark, heavy, and dense in the physical realm, it will cause some kind of rift or separation in 3D that is actually necessary for that processing of energy to take place, not just on their side, but on your side as well. Because again, there is this natural empathicness between twin flames. Yes, you are empathic with everyone. You are an empath, but with your twin flame, that empathy happens even more naturally, intensely, and automatically than with any other person or in any other connection. And so what I'm getting is, the other person here was going through something extremely dark, extremely dense, and there was a distance between you, maybe some kind of separation, but you've been feeling a lot of that density, a lot of that heavy energy. And I feel that recently, some major blockage has been cleared or has been really brought to the forefront here. So I want to know what else I can channel. This was something that needed to be healed around their heart. Now, I don't know if this was brought to the surface because of something literal that occurred in their life, or whether it was something that internally surfaced within them that wasn't necessarily triggered by an external event. But I'm really feeling like there might be a message in the Burning Heart Love Oracle. Whoa, okay. So we have the cards, you're always on my mind. I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. I'm ready to take my mask off. I'm holding on to memories of us. I don't want to be toxic anymore. So this is someone who, in one way or another, left you feeling rejected or abandoned as they were going through this difficult time. Now, the irony here is you were the most empathic person and are the most empathic person to them because of this twin flame connection. So not only have you understood what they've been going through, but you've been feeling it in your own body. However, the irony is here, this person has a tendency to shut down really hard emotionally, even towards you who are feeling everything they're going through emotionally. They just have this tendency to turn in on themselves. And I'm getting that this can create a lot of frustration because you are so naturally psychic and naturally empathic with each other that you can tell instantaneously when this person is holding back from you, when they are withholding, when they are not sharing how they're really feeling or being inauthentic or not disclosing information. But sometimes it's hard to pinpoint exactly what that piece of information that they're withholding is. So you just get this sense that they're being inauthentic or that they're leaving something out. And this can drive you crazy because, again, you are so psychic here. You know something's going on. I'm just hearing, tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's going on. You know when something's going on with this person. And I feel that they've had this tendency to turn in on themselves and shut down and withhold that information, even as you're aware of it. And again, I feel that there may have been influences around them telling them to just let you go or to stop talking to you for some reason. This may have been friends or family members. This won't be the case for everyone, so only take that if it resonates. But I'm getting that even in those times of separation, this is someone who used the memories that you shared together to get them through the toughest of days. Whenever they were having a truly horrible day, they would think of a memory of the two of you together, and that is what would pull them through. This is also someone who so desires to be more authentic with you. It's almost like they're struggling within themselves because they desire to let you in. This card says, I'm ready to take my mask off. They want you to physically in the 3D see the real them. They want to consciously, verbally express how they're feeling, but somehow these walls seem to come up within them. Now I'm getting that you've been very aligned with your true soul's path in this lifetime, but it's led you on a path that has felt in many ways separate from this person, at least for periods of time. And again, what you need to know from your guides is there was a necessity to this separation, to this unchaining is what my guides are calling it. You had to release yourself from this person and from the heaviness of the energy that they were carrying with them. Yes, of course, you could still feel it at a distance. Energetically, you were still assisting them in processing out some of these blockages just because of the nature of the bond between you. But I feel in the physical 3D world, you had to release yourself from the sense of obligation and responsibility for this person's healing. And maybe somehow something about this has come up specifically around the 888 portal. I'm not sure why all of this information is coming through right now, but for some of you listening, maybe there was some lingering guilt or lingering feeling of responsibility for this person's healing, for this, I'm hearing, mess that they may have gotten themselves into, and know that they are going to get themselves out of this, and their own personal guides are working with them to heal, to unblock this stuck energy. I even feel some kind of major release of this stuck energy around the heart chakra has happened even just in recent days. And we may get into that with more detailed messages. But regardless, you on your end are meant to be staying in alignment with your own soul's highest path by releasing yourself from the sense of artificial responsibility for how this person acts, behaves, or heals themselves in the physical 3D world. I do see them becoming more in touch with their emotions, with their inner emotional world. And if you ever do communicate or interact with this person physically, you may have begun to notice this softening of their energy. You might notice these glimpses of deep emotional self-connectedness that almost feel new or unfamiliar. And again, this might just come in glimpses or flashes. And then at times they might retreat back into that silence or that coldness, because healing is never linear. But again, the most important message coming through here for you is to allow yourself to go towards your own freedom, happiness, and success, to continue living in alignment with your soul's highest path, because you are walking that path, because you are in alignment with that. And when you allow yourself to remain in that alignment, you are assisting this person on the energetic level, even through this physical separation, in their own awakening process, in this return of a more positive energy into their life, in this healing that is happening within them, although it's more of a gradual unraveling process than a linear process. So I am going to be sharing a few more messages here, but first, if you are resonating with this reading and you specifically have been on some kind of twin flame journey, because of the amount of energy that is constantly being exchanged between you and this person, energetic hygiene is so important. Whatever way you can discover to really clear your own energy and remain in alignment with your own highest vibrational frequency is so powerful and essential for you. And if you would like some assistance in this, I've created a tool that would be really specifically tailored and beneficial to you, especially if you are a twin flame. And this is my twin flame 7 chakra energy clearing. So this energy clearing is a subliminal meditation, and what that means is it's an audio track that contains unconscious spoken affirmations that I've written myself to clear out any energy blocks that you might be storing in the 7 chakras of the energy body, which again, these are the energy centers through which you are constantly exchanging energy with this other soul. So using this subliminal to help ground yourself, to clear out those blockages or dissonant energies as they come up, and really keep yourself aligned with the highest frequency on the planet, which is unconditional love, will be so powerful in bringing you a stronger sense of passion, clarity, purpose, self-love. And in the process, this will also assist you in clearing the energy, not just within yourself, but within your twin flame as well, and within the connection. So this can help to deepen your bond and clear out blockages within your bond in this connection as well. So this subliminal meditation comes from my Subliminals app, Sound and Soulful, which really is my passion project. I personally use and meditate with the subliminals on this app every single day. I've created all of them myself, and I'm so excited to be sharing them all with you. I do have many other types of subliminals here as well to align with different goals that you might have for yourself in all areas of life. So I have subliminals related to things like appearance and money and manifesting, mindset, mood, energy clearing, and many other things as well. So there's a lot to explore through the app. And if you would like to explore it, you can download it directly by searching in the App Store for Sound and Soulful, or you can simply click the link that I will be leaving in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. This link will allow you to directly see and then download the app right from the App Store. And again, all of that information is in the pinned comment and description box underneath the video. So let's channel a few final messages from this person coming up here. So what else can I channel from this person or situation? It just seems fitting to go to the Twin Flame Tarot deck. I know this is going to be a very hyper specific reading because mainly those who resonate with this reading are going to be on some kind of twin flame path. So only take this if it is connecting for you. Maybe you found some unexpected nugget of information or guidance here, even if you aren't on a twin flame path. Again, take it however it is connecting. But here we have the cards fertility, inner child, and fall. This is a fertile time for seeds that you've planted to manifest into their full potential, because we also have the potential card. What I really see is this positive message of someone, again, the other person in this connection who's been going through a really hard, heavy time, beginning to grow into the potential that you've always been able to see in them, but not willing to settle for, if that makes sense. It's like you've been simultaneously seeing and knowing this person's full potential while at the same time not allowing yourself to lock yourself into a connection with them based on potential alone. You've been inspiring them to personally aspire to and reach for their own potential rather than settling or really allowing them to settle for less than their potential. We also have the cards inner child and fall. So specifically in the season of fall, you might be receiving some kind of powerful movement in your connection. You might be receiving clarity or answers of some sort. I'm hearing this could also just be a more peaceful, harmonious time for you. Now, of course, I know that the seasons are different depending on which hemisphere of the world that you are in. So regardless of whether you are in the northern or southern hemisphere, I feel that this speaks to the upcoming 3 to 4 months becoming increasingly more peaceful and more harmonious, especially between yourself and this person. And especially if currently you've been going through something that's felt really heavy, dark, or chaotic. With the inner child card, I'm getting more of a message applying to the current moment. There's something coming through about allowing yourself to the best of your ability to be lighter and more playful about this. Because again, the person you're connected to is going through something really serious and heavy. And yes, you are automatically assisting them in processing some of that energy through your own energy body. But I also feel you are meant to really activate that sacral chakra energy by staying grounded in the present moment, allowing your inner child to play, explore, create, and take a lighter approach to this, to understand that everything is unraveling itself in divine timing, to release that sense of over responsibility or obligation here to this other person, and to allow yourself to just fully enjoy the moment, to find the joy in the moment. As this automatic unraveling takes place, I'm hearing finding that present moment joy and play and lightness actually facilitates that healing and shifting, harmonizing, and unraveling process in a very roundabout and kind of unexpected way. So, wow, very beautiful messages coming through the reading here. I hope that this connected with whoever it was meant to reach. If you did receive something personal and meaningful from the reading, I would love to hear from you in the comments under the video. If you resonate with my energy in a general sense, then I invite you to subscribe to the channel, join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. And of course, if you do feel guided to explore the subliminals available through my app, Sound and Soulful, specifically that twin flame 7 chakra clearing, then the link to download the app is in the pinned comment and description box underneath the video. Otherwise, I am sending you all so much love and light energy. Have a beautiful remainder of your day and week, and I will connect with you here again in the next video.